In the silent corners of our minds, where doubt whispers its persistent melodies, there exists a profound landscape of untapped potential that most people never truly explore. Intelligence is not a fixed destination, but a dynamic journey of continuous discovery, a nuanced terrain that extends far beyond traditional measurements and standardized tests. We often imprison ourselves within narrow definitions of intelligence, believing that our worth is determined by academic achievements, professional titles, or intellectual displays, when the true essence of intelligence lies in something far more intricate and beautiful. The human mind is an extraordinary landscape of hidden capabilities, where intelligence manifests in ways that defy conventional understanding. It breathes through subtle moments of awareness, through the delicate art of emotional navigation, through the ability to perceive patterns that others might miss, and through the profound capacity to transform challenges into opportunities for growth. Many individuals walk through life carrying remarkable intellectual gifts without ever recognizing their own extraordinary potential, their minds silently humming with capabilities that remain unexpressed and unacknowledged. Consider the way you process emotions, the depth of your empathy, the intricate ways you understand human complexity. These are not mere soft skills, but sophisticated indicators of a highly developed intelligence that transcends traditional metrics. Your ability to read between the lines, to sense the unspoken currents in a conversation, to understand the nuanced motivations behind human behaviors. These are markers of an intelligence that goes beyond academic brilliance. It is an intelligence rooted in emotional depth, in psychological insight, in the capacity to navigate the complex terrains of human interaction with grace and understanding. The world often celebrates a narrow definition of intelligence, one measured by IQ tests, academic credentials, and professional achievements. But true intelligence is a multidimensional phenomenon, a rich tapestry woven from threads of emotional awareness, adaptability, creativity, and intuitive understanding. It is the capacity to learn, to unlearn, to relearn. It is the ability to question your own assumptions, to remain curious in the face of uncertainty, to embrace complexity rather than flee from it. Your intelligence is not a static number or a fixed point, but a dynamic, ever-evolving landscape of potential. Some of the most profound signs of exceptional intelligence are almost invisible to the untrained eye. They reveal themselves in moments of quiet reflection, in the way you process information, in your capacity for deep empathy, in your resilience in the face of challenges. Intelligence is not about having all the answers, but about having the courage to ask profound questions. It is about maintaining a sense of wonder, about being willing to deconstruct your own beliefs, about understanding that true wisdom lies in acknowledging how much you do not know. If these words feel like they're pulling something inside you, let yourself respond gently, perhaps with a like or a quiet moment share below. And if this journey resonates, stay with us. The journey of recognizing your true intelligence is not about external validation or comparison, but about understanding the unique landscape of your own mental capabilities. Intelligence flows through multiple channels: cognitive, emotional, creative, and intuitive. It manifests in the way you solve problems, not through rigid methodologies, but through flexible, adaptive thinking that sees beyond the immediate surface of challenges. Your mind is a complex ecosystem where insights bloom in unexpected moments, where creativity emerges from the fertile ground of curiosity and open-mindedness. Consider the intricate ways your brain processes information. Most people are unaware of their extraordinary cognitive abilities, dismissing their natural talents as ordinary or insignificant. But the human mind is a marvel of complexity, capable of connecting seemingly unrelated concepts, of generating insights that defy linear thinking. Your ability to recognize patterns, to make intuitive leaps, to understand complex systems. These are profound markers of exceptional intelligence that often go unnoticed. It is not about how much information you can accumulate, but about how creatively and meaningfully you can transform that information into understanding. Emotional intelligence represents a critical dimension of intellectual capacity that traditional measurements consistently underestimate. The ability to navigate complex emotional landscapes, to understand the subtle dynamics of human interaction, to regulate your own emotional states while maintaining empathy for others. These are sophisticated cognitive skills that demonstrate remarkable mental agility. Your capacity for deep emotional understanding is not a weakness, but a powerful form of intelligence that allows you to connect with the world in profound and meaningful ways. Adaptability emerges as a crucial indicator of high intelligence. The most intellectually sophisticated individuals are not those who rigidly adhere to predetermined paths, but those who can fluidly respond to changing circumstances. Your ability to learn, unlearn, and relearn, to pivot your thinking in response to new information, to remain curious and open-minded in the face of uncertainty. These are hallmarks of a truly intelligent mind. Intelligence is not about knowing everything, but about having the humility to acknowledge what you do not know and the courage to explore new territories of understanding. Creativity flows as a powerful current of intelligence that often goes unrecognized. It is not limited to artistic expression, but encompasses the ability to generate novel solutions, to think beyond established paradigms, to imagine possibilities that others cannot see. Your mind's capacity to make unexpected connections, to approach problems from unique angles, to transform challenges into opportunities. These are profound manifestations of intellectual brilliance. Creativity is intelligence in its most dynamic and transformative form, a testament to the mind's extraordinary capacity for innovation and growth. The most intelligent individuals often possess a deep sense of self-awareness, an ability to reflect critically on their own thought processes, motivations, and limitations. This metacognitive skill allows for continuous personal growth, for understanding the intricate mechanisms of one's own mind. It is a form of intelligence that transcends traditional measurements, a profound capacity for self-reflection that enables personal transformation. Your ability to observe your own thinking, to challenge your assumptions, to grow beyond your current limitations. These are signs of an exceptionally developed intellectual capacity. If this reflection echoes something you've carried silently, you are not alone. Feel free to leave your thoughts or simply be here with us. And if you wish, subscribe and return when the path calls again. In the deepest recesses of human consciousness, there exists a profound confrontation with the self, a moment of intense introspection where the shadows of our limitations meet the light of our potential. This is not a journey for the faint of heart, but for those brave enough to look unflinchingly at the most complex terrain of human experience, the inner landscape of our own mind. Intelligence reveals itself not in moments of comfort, but in the profound crucible of personal challenge. In those intense instances where we are forced to confront our deepest fears, our most profound vulnerabilities. The human psyche is a labyrinth of unexplored potential, where intelligence lurks in the dark corners of our unexamined beliefs, our unconscious patterns, our hidden resistances. Many individuals move through life carrying extraordinary capabilities, yet remain trapped by psychological barriers that dim their true intellectual brilliance. These barriers are not external obstacles, but internal constructs, limiting beliefs, deeply ingrained fears, unconscious narratives that have been silently shaping our perception of ourselves and our capabilities. Psychological resistance represents one of the most significant barriers to expressing our true intelligence. We build intricate defense mechanisms that protect us from vulnerability, from the potential pain of failure, from the challenging process of genuine growth. These mechanisms become invisible walls that contain our potential, creating an illusion of safety while simultaneously restricting our intellectual and emotional expansion. True intelligence requires the courage to dismantle these psychological barriers, to step into the uncomfortable space of genuine self-discovery. The shadow of potential represents those unexpressed capabilities that reside just beneath the surface of our conscious awareness. It is the realm of untapped intelligence, of dormant abilities that await activation. Many individuals carry within them extraordinary intellectual gifts that remain unexpressed, hidden behind layers of self-doubt, societal conditioning, and fear of judgment. Intelligence is not something that simply exists, but something that must be courageously awakened, deliberately nurtured, intentionally developed. Transformation occurs in the liminal spaces between what we know and what we are capable of becoming. It is a profound alchemical process where our limitations are transmuted into our greatest strengths. The most intelligent individuals understand that personal growth is not a linear journey, but a complex, multidimensional experience of continuous becoming. Each challenge becomes an opportunity for deeper understanding, each failure a gateway to more sophisticated forms of intelligence. The mind operates through intricate networks of connection, where seemingly disparate experiences interweave to create profound insights. Intelligence emerges not as a singular, fixed quality, but as a dynamic process of continuous integration and expansion. Your capacity to hold complexity, to embrace paradox, to navigate the nuanced territories of human experience. These are profound markers of an intelligence that transcends conventional understanding. This is a moment of radical vulnerability, of profound introspection. No external validation can capture the depth of your potential. No single perspective can encompass the complexity of your intellectual landscape. There are no words of comfort here, only the raw, unfiltered invitation to confront the most challenging terrain of human experience, the unexplored potential within yourself. At the horizon of human potential, where self-discovery meets profound transformation, intelligence reveals itself as a living, breathing essence of human experience. It is not a destination to be reached, but a continuous journey of becoming, a dynamic dance between awareness and potential, between limitation and infinite possibility. The most remarkable intelligence is not measured by external achievements, but by the depth of one's capacity to grow, to transform, to continuously reinvent oneself in response to life's ever-changing landscape. Every human being carries within them an extraordinary reservoir of untapped potential, a wellspring of intellectual and emotional capabilities that far exceed conventional understanding. Intelligence is not a fixed trait, but a fluid, adaptable system of perception, learning, and transformation. It breathes through our ability to remain curious, to challenge our own assumptions, to see beyond the immediate limitations of our current understanding. Your mind is an infinite universe of possibilities, constantly expanding, constantly evolving, constantly reaching beyond its previous boundaries. The truest form of intelligence emerges from the integration of multiple dimensions of human experience. It is the delicate balance between rational thought and emotional depth, between analytical precision and creative intuition. It manifests in the way you navigate complex emotional landscapes, in your ability to understand nuanced human experiences, in your capacity to transform challenges into opportunity for growth. Intelligence is not about being perfect, but about being adaptable, resilient, and profoundly self-aware. Transformation is the ultimate expression of human intelligence. It is the profound ability to reinvent yourself continuously, to shed limiting beliefs, to expand your perception of what is possible. The most intelligent individuals are those who understand that growth is not a destination, but a continuous process of becoming. They embrace uncertainty. They find beauty in complexity. They recognize that true wisdom lies in the humility of knowing how much remains to be discovered. Your journey of intelligence is uniquely yours, a personal odyssey of self-discovery that cannot be measured by external standards or compared to others. It is a deeply intimate exploration of your own potential, a continuous unfolding of capabilities that you're only beginning to understand. The most profound intelligence lives in the moments of vulnerability, in the courage to face your own limitations, in the willingness to step into the unknown with an open heart and a curious mind. As you stand at this moment of reflection, recognize the extraordinary potential that resides within you. Intelligence is not about having all the answers, but about having the courage to ask profound questions. It is about maintaining a sense of wonder, about being willing to deconstruct your own beliefs, about understanding that the most remarkable journey is the one of continuous self-discovery. Your mind is a universe of infinite potential, waiting to be explored, waiting to be understood, waiting to be transformed. If this story helped you see a part of yourself more clearly, leave a trace, a like, a comment, a decision to walk with us. Subscribe, and let this space be part of your own healing. They said you were weird, but the truth is, your mind sees what others can't. Subscribe to discover the genius hidden beneath the silence.